Hold on. Wait, I'm still trying to get up to 50. Hey guys, it's Candace again from Live.Life.Hair. I wanted to come and be more personable and show people my personality and other things I have to offer. And just totally more about myself, since I'm always about hair and everyone else. I just wanted you guys, subscribers, clients, potential clients, to get to know me, know who I am as this crazy person. So I decided that I am going to do a 50 random tag. That's like when somebody tells you to do it, or maybe a whole bunch of people try to get you to do it. I don't really know. I don't really care. People need to know more about me. I don't talk a lot on my Instagram, I don't think. Hopefully you guys may find it funny. You can relate to it. If you don't like it, that's cool too. But if you can give this video a thumbs up for effort and for creativity and something new. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay guys, I have everything written on my phone and my note. Excuse me. Coffee is like a drug. So here we go. Number one. Wait. Okay, number one, dead ass. I love the smell of gas. When I go to gas stations, not me, cause I don't really drive. Station, and it's like the gas is being freshly pumped or whatever. Like, I really love that smell. Like, it's not like it's a good smell. I'm really like, I don't know, I'm attracted to it. Oh shoot, now I'm sitting here talking, I'm thinking about all the other facts that I could have added. I could have did 100. Whatever. Anyway, number two. I've always wanted to eat grass, like cows. Every time I've seen a cow, like when I was a little girl, like at a farm or on TV or something, crazy shit, I don't know. And you see how they just chomp in the grass, like, and the shit look mad. It look like they enjoying themselves, like they taking their time to like eat the grass and shit. I'm like, this looks like it could taste good. Like, and then fresh cut grass. And like when the grass is wet, like the smell of when it rains and it rains and the grass gets wet, it's a certain smell, a certain thing that does to me. I don't know, I like it, it's weird, whatever, don't judge me. Number three, I have 2 kids. Yes, I am a mom. That's a surprise to some people. I know I look young, right about my age yet, that's coming up. 2 kids, I have a boy and I have a girl. My son is older, my son is 6. Yeah, my son is 6 and my daughter is 4. Number 4, I'm a Taurus. Yes, Taurus gang. Yes, I am a Taurus, a bull. I love my sign. Everybody else can go. Love Tauruses. I love to find other Tauruses. I love to meet other Tauruses. I love when, yeah, like, you already know what it is. Taurus all day. Very stubborn. They say we could be patient, but I'm not really that patient. We're very loyal, we're faithful, we're committed, we're devoted. When our heart is in something, we love very, very hard. We snap back, we're resilient, and we don't play. Like, we don't take bullshit, like, we dead ass. I just think that as Tauruses, like, we're dead ass. Like we're dead ass, we're dead on, we're dead ass. Number 5, I take astrology very seriously. I am a astro freak of astrology. Numerology, I kind of can't get into it. It's just too much for me, and then it'll kind of scare me because I don't want to see, they tell you certain numbers mean certain things, certain orders of numbers mean certain things. I don't want to see nothing pop up and it's crazy. I just don't like negativity, and I love to look at zodiac signs. I love to compare compatibilities. I base a lot of like life things off of that because I just feel like it's true. Like, I'm sorry, I just feel like it's weird, and I've had a lot of situations that, you know, astrology has contributed into, like relationships, family and friend issues, like stuff like that, just life, like horoscope stuff too. But I'm more into compatibility. Number 6. Sometimes I feel out-of-body experiences to the sense that I don't really exist. Yes, I have out-of-body experiences. Like sometimes I look in the mirror and I be thinking to myself like, well, maybe it's just a crazy mental illness or some shit I have. I don't know. But I'll look in the mirror and I'll be like, damn, am I really me? Like, am I really here? I feel like when I look in the mirror at myself, I'm looking at somebody else. Like I'm looking at something else. I'm looking through something. But number 7, I am 25 years old. And number 8, I love oysters, lobsters, and mussels. And I love seafood. I love lobsters, especially with the butter sauce. I love oysters. I just love slurping it like, it's so good. Like seafood to me is water. And I'm still gonna be hungry afterwards. So I need seafood, I need a salad, and I need me a nice meal and a drink. Number 9, I am an introvert, or at least that's what I appear to be. I appear to be very antisocial at times. Sometimes I gotta fill you out first. 10, I have bad memory. Yes, you can tell me something and it could go right out the window. I don't remember certain things. I have a selective memory, if anything, because some things I remember, people be like, how the hell you remember that, but you don't remember what just happened yesterday? What? Like, that's crazy. Bro. Number 11, and I'm sure everybody can relate to this one, an issue condition. I go through bad anxiety. I don't know if it's anxiety that I cause within myself, or I create, or if just anxiety was just a person or thing or an aspect and it just came into me like, boom, bitch, you're anxious. Number 12, I want 2 more kids. Yes, it's crazy. Yes, I'm young. Yes, I'm just a family-oriented person and I don't need to be out here in these streets. I want a family. I love family. I love being with one person. Only right. Like I'll go deeper into exactly why I want 2 more kids, but I don't think that this is the video for that. Maybe I could do it in a story time to tell you guys exactly why I want 2 more kids. And I do want 2 more kids. I want another boy. I want another girl. 13. I love editing videos. Yes. Sometimes I purposely create videos on purpose just so I can have the responsibility of editing, and sometimes I make the videos OD when I don't have to, because I'm like, more to edit the better. Yes. Number 14. Now, I've always wanted to be tall. I'm 5'2". Everybody else around me, even people who know my damn height, think that I am a midget, or not, no shade to the midgets or whatever, but that I am like 4 feet, and I'm not. Now, I'm very defensive about that shit, because I'm short. I ain't never want to be short. I don't like being short. Me, I just don't like being short. I always want to be tall. I want to be short. I just didn't want to be. Sometimes when I was little, I used to like look up, how can I make myself tall? And something weird came up, some weird shit, talking about putting something in your bones to extend. Nobody's going through all of that. Like, I don't even know why the hell I was looking up at that. Whatever. 15. I officially know how to swim now. I officially know how to swim. I'm not going to say I taught myself, but I'm not going to say somebody else taught me, because of the simple fact that I've been trying to be. No, that doesn't sound right. I have gotten shown how to swim before, if that freaking makes sense. But I never got it. And then in the summer, I went to Miami with my friends, and my preferable type of swimming is to swim underwater. And I always know how to do that, but I kind of mastered swimming on top of water. So I was like, yeah, I was swimming. And I made them take 16. I love sheer and see-through clothing. Do things. I love meshy, cagey, strappy, see-through, cut-out things. I love it. Like, number 17. I once was a great dancer. And when I mean great dancer, I'm not gonna say that I was a hip hop dancer and I was efficient at ballet. And I just feel like for the time that I was in, the time that I grew up in, and the dances that were out, I kind of mastered all of them. Like, one thing's for sure. When Ciara, I used to love Ciara, I still love her. When she first came out, what was her first song? Goodies, right? Goodies, yeah, Goodies. Yeah, her first song was Goodies. And I don't know if it was that video, but she had select videos where like you would try to, I don't know if any other girl did this, but you would try to get that specific move. Like it was a key ass move in those videos, like a key move. Like she would be popping and splitting or whatever she would be doing, but it would be that one dance that all the girls or boys or whatever, cause to me she danced very like neutral. Like boys could do the type of dances, girls could do the type of dances. Everybody try to do that shit, and I always got it. And he'd be like, "Oh, Candace, like you could do that." Like, yes, bitch, I was a dancer and I could dance to anything. I don't feel like I could probably pull off those dances now because I gained a little more weight. I work out now, so things don't look the same. I'm a little bit more muscular. Trying to be muscular, see? Trying. I don't know, come on, lift it up. A little bit more muscular. See? I don't know, I'm getting it. I love lifting weights, so. That's another one. I love lifting weights. I love working out. I don't like to do a lot of cardio. I hate cardio. 19. This was almost the best thing that happened to me in my life because I felt like if I didn't do it, I wouldn't be where I am today. Number 19, I cut my eyebrows. Can you talk? I cut my eyebrows off at 7 years old. Not both of them, one of them. My eyebrows was really thick, but they were really weird at the end. Like they grew weird. They were like nice and then squiggly at the ends. And I hated that. Like that's how I could tell I was always into beauty and to uniformness, like neatness and a style, a look. Like a razor, I cut my eyebrows off and I thought I was like going into like, my lips look mad fake and nasty. Like I'm never doing this again to my lips. Like I overdrew my lips and it's mad annoying. I have like 3 different types of lipsticks on. My lips look dumb as fuck. But whatever. Yes. So I cut my eyebrows off. I'm like trying to thin them out, and the shit ended up coming off. My eyebrows weren't fitting, and I wore Band-Aids to school. And then eventually I had to start drawing it with a little 99-cent beauty supply store eyeliners. And at the time, my dumb ass was using jet black. Like eyebrow freaking queen of myself because I can do the most bombest eyebrows on myself. Let me know, guys, if you want an eyebrow tutorial. 20. I might be a pescatarian. Let me tell you why very quickly. I've been eating meat forever, and before I've never had acne when I was younger. And in my adult life, I just started getting acne for whatever reason, like a couple of years ago. Went to the doctor, went to this expensive ass spa in the city for them to fix my skin. And thank God my insurance, like, you know, covered everything, but I still had to pay an expensive ass $20 copay, which is dumb as hell. And the products alone, like I had to buy the face wash. The face wash was $30 for a little ass bottle, so I just continued to try to get the samples as much as I could. And lo and behold, my face did clear. But a year or two almost after that, the shit came right back. And it was a different type of acne. It was just weird as hell. It wasn't going nowhere. It was getting worse. I was like, whatever. So I try to start looking at the things that I was eating and everything like that. So I kind of chopped it off to maybe it might be meat. It could be anything else. But I just wanted to stop eating meat overall because I got tired of that shit. Like, especially chicken, I got tired of that shit. I love steak. Now, I will eat me a piece of Popeye's chicken. I'm not 100% pescatarian yet. Even though chicken is not meat, it's poultry, whatever you want to call it. But whatever, it's meat. It's meat from something. I don't really eat it like that no more now. My father did make barbecue chicken the other day, and I had like 4 pieces, but that shit was good. I couldn't, it was what it was. That's too bad. Number 21. I haven't always lived in New York. I used to live in North Carolina. That's another story too. That can be a story time. Number 22. I curse a lot. And I know you probably guys already know that now because I'm on a video. And now me, I'm a professional, personable person. Like, I know when to turn it off and when to go. And like, if I'm at work, and I'm with clients, I ain't gonna do that. I am like the most smooth, sunshine, professional person, as I should be. But I do curse. I'm not gonna lie. I don't curse in a working place. But if I'm at home or with my friends, I'm gonna curse. That's how I express myself. I can't help it. A lot of people tell me to stop. But it's not like I can't. I just don't think I want to. Number 23. I love competition shows. I love shows like Project Runway, like the cooking channels where they have their little shows where they gotta cook and be the first one to cook or cook the best thing. I love watching Food Channel on HGTV. I love watching the Home and Garden Network or whatever it's called. I love that. I love renovations of houses. I love interior designing. I love decorating. I love event planning. Now I love cooking because now I cook my own food. Number 25. I used to want to be a wedding planner. I used to want to be a wedding planner really, really hard. Really, really hard. 26. I got scammed by Craigslist jobs. Now, I wouldn't say I got scammed so much, but definitely misled, if that is considered scam. I remember I was so desperate for a job when I was pregnant with my son. And when I was pregnant with my son in the winter, he was born in May, but the winter before he was born. Traveling in icy snow with this big ass belly, going to all of these places in New York, these places that I got off Craigslist, looking for jobs with my freaking belly hanging out in the cold, public transportation, in dungeons and shit, and rundown ass offices. I want to be a real estate agent too. I still do. I love real estate. Like, I love the whole, I don't know a whole bunch about it yet, but I love the whole, like, selling houses, buying. I love that type of stuff. So yeah, I went to this place to be a real estate agent, whatever. Made me pay for all this stuff, got scammed. Fake license. Got scammed to try to be a security guard too while I was pregnant. I don't know how the hell that was gonna happen in the Bronx or Manhattan. Like, are you stupid? Like, what was you thinking, Candace? Really? Big ass belly and you talking about you a security guard? Nah. 27. Don't judge me. When I was 5, I used to want to be a stripper. Shade or nothing, because that's just not something that I would ever do. And it's not something that I feel like I need to do. That's not for me. Let's leave it there. I like to dance. So I always thought maybe I was all taught into this me being a dancer thing, that maybe that's what it's supposed to be. And then too, I was being fed by my older cousins, and they was just like, yeah. And you know when you're a little kid, when you're the older cousin, you have the little cousin, and which is bad too. Like, oh, say a curse. Tell a baby to say a curse, and they curse, and it sounds so, like, supposedly cute and funny because, oh, she said, the baby said that, ah. That's kind of how it was. So they kept on telling me to, like, say it. And every time I would say it, I didn't know any better. I didn't know what was the issue. And like I said, when I did see strippers at that time for what they were, I never seen any strippers naked. So what is the issue? Whatever. But they used to laugh and, oh, Candace said she want to be a stripper. Ah, she's a baby. 28. I am 100% natural, as in I have natural hair. Number 29. I used to have a belly button and a tongue ring. I don't have a tongue ring no more. I miss it, I'm not gonna lie, because I just felt like I get an adrenaline from needles. I'm not on drugs or anything like that or do any crazy. I just like, whoa, I like adrenaline. Like, I get adrenaline rushes from weird things. Like, so I could have definitely seen me being a person to be tatted up and pierced up. Oh, by the way, I believe in aliens, yes, and I believe I take in part. Actually, I don't want to say that because I don't want that to happen. Conspiracy theories. I like to look at them. Don't judge me. Number 30. I don't like sharing food. I don't like sharing food at all. Number 31, my favorite foods are mac and cheese, steak, and a good salad, and pasta too. I like those things. That could be another story. Number 32, I have eaten dog food before. Yes, I've eaten the hard kinds, and I've eaten the soft kinds that used to come in a can. Number 33, I love to tell stories. And to tell stories, I mean, like, if something crazy happened, I love to retell it. I love to tell stories because I make everything much more interesting. Number 34, when I'm mad or I'm thinking, I am extremely quiet. I should have never gave that secret out because silence is key. Number 35, I am stubborn as hell. Stubborn, I don't realize I'm stubborn until after I'm finished being stubborn. Number 36, I can sense vibes. I can pick up off vibes. I can tell that when I first meet you, and I'm sure a lot of people can because, and I hate people like, oh yeah, it's about your vibe. Like, shut up, you don't even know about vibes. If I'm gonna like you, if it's gonna be a short-term thing or a long-term thing, I can tell if I'm even gonna say one word to you, if you're even worth me speaking to. Number 37, I think. I like apartments only. I don't really like houses. Like, that's not to say I wouldn't get one or I wouldn't live in one because I've lived in a house before, but I don't like them. I prefer apartments. Number 38. First song that I ever learned how to dance to was Doodoo Brown. And that wasn't my fault, that was my sister's fault, rest in peace. And yeah, I used to be in a house with my friends and my sister would play it, and of course her and her friends at the time would be dancing and shit. And like I would always dance, and my sister was like, Candace, dance. Dance to this song with my friends, and she used to always make us have dance competitions. And I used to be the one to like go the hardest or come out on top. And number 39, I am a hypochondriac. Yes, I always think that I have a disease. I always think that something is wrong with me. I always have to get blood work done. I always this, I always that. Oh, I always gotta look up symptoms. Which I'm number 40. If you guys haven't noticed it yet, or if you guys don't think so, I think so. I am very funny. I love to make jokes. I'm very like funny naturally. So number 41, I love to surprise people. I'm a gift giver. I'm a giver at heart. I love to surprise people because I go above and beyond to surprise them. And I'm like, they ain't even gonna know they're being surprised. So I love to surprise people. The idea that you don't know that something great is about to happen and I don't even know. I love that. Number 42, I love company. Like, I like to be alone, and I just said I was an introvert, but I do like a lot of company. Number 43, I know all words to songs that I don't like. They always be like, what type of music you like? I never tell people what type of music I like, but I don't give these celebrities my energy. And I wish that I practiced that same preach with a lot of other things, but I don't give them my energy. Like, I don't go hard for them. Like, they're not God. Like, I love the people who I love, I care about, and I respect the people who I respect, but I just don't care that much. Number 44, I am a coffee addict now. Sorry, don't laugh at the way I pronounce coffee. Coffee. Some people say coffee? Do you want coffee? But like, no, I want coffee. Give me a cup of coffee. I don't know if it's a New York thing or whatever. Coffee. Can I have a cup of coffee? No, I want coffee. Give me 2 sugars with that coffee. Don't. Coffee and my creamer. We're almost done. Yeah. Number 45. I don't like a lot of the music that's out now. I don't like a lot of the artists. I just don't like it. I just think that it's like a lot of foo-foo shit. And people out there today that I'm not including in this message. And if you are just like me, you know who the foo-foo ass people are. And a lot of them, like, I like Kendrick Lamar. I think he's popping. Like, what I like. And you'll know what I like when I like it. Number 46. I don't like these new reality shows that they have out now because, number 1, they bring negativity. And it's not, I'm not gonna say it's not realistic, but it's just, like, why can't we do happy shit? I used to watch Bad Girls Club when I was younger, and it used to make me want to fight. And that's not, what the hell am I fighting for? Like, what are you fighting for? But it does something to you, like, boost your adrenaline, like, and it start making you feel like, especially after the girl that you favor the most on that show and they beat up the person that you ain't really like either. You mean, well, after you finish watching the show, you be like, yeah, well, I could fuck up any bitch too. Like, I didn't like that, how that made me feel. It changed my perception and my demeanor on things, and it's very negative. And like, Love and Hip Hop is a no for me, dog. Like, I don't watch that shit at all. 47. This is hard for me to say because it's my little secret. My favorite singers. I love Marsha Ambrosius. Hopefully I didn't pronounce your name wrong. I love Lloyd. Anybody who knows me knows that I love Lloyd. And I like Janae Aiko. I like her stuff. I like a lot of underrated artists, like this ones that you hear on SoundCloud and they shit just sound mad authentic and real, like they telling you a story. I want somebody to tell me a story. And I want it to be about your hardships and your hard times and how you overcame and who you are. Like, not no ratchet stuff about I'm the side chick and I'm messing around with this and that person. I'm tricking on you. You trick. We don't do that. I don't listen to. I don't like music like that. I don't. Like, I like soulful vibe music where you could just sit and vibe. Like, I don't like all of that other stuff. It's negativity, and it's not promoting anything. Old school stuff and like mixtapes and shit like that. I always love 50 Cent. Like, regardless of what he has done or people have to say about him. I don't really care about that and listen to that. I just like the music that he put out when he was out. I like how he, what I seen. Don't know him, but Jadakiss, Fabulous, I like. Music out now to me is just not legit anymore. Like, I like old school music, I like old school rap. When Fat Joe was rapping, I love Remy Ma, Lil' Kim, some of Foxy Brown stuff when she was out. I like Kaya, and I like her even more now because she's mad crazy. Like, she be going off, and I just be like, yes, like, you better go off on these. Oh no, I don't want to say that, but you better go off, yes. So, number 49, yeah, I love old school music. Number 50, I hate cats. Number 51, I love horses and dinosaurs. I just love them like dinosaurs. Dinosaurs? How you say it properly? Dinosaur? Or dinosaurs? And beasts, not beasts like killing everybody. But I feel like they were beasts. Like, it's like, if I was living in their time, I feel like I would walk with them. That's how I feel like they were leaders. They were like kings and shit. Like, I don't know, like, that's how I look at dinosaurs. Like, when they make these movies, I'd be like, yo, like, those were some beautiful ass animals, apart from the people, the ones that ate our asses. But they were like beautiful ass animals, and I'm just like, I really love like how they were. Now, I don't be posting dinosaurs and taking pictures and having stickers on my. I don't do all of that, but I do like it because I like the power of some animals, just like how they were. Like, they just stood and it was just like, yo, like, we're here and this is who we are with dinosaurs. And it's just the whole family of them, how some of them, you know, are related to birds and the reptiles. And the shit is just crazy. Like, it's not interesting. But horses, I love them too because they have the same thing. And I just love how they, like, dogs to me, like, they can really get down with you and mess with you hard. Like, they have feelings similar to how I feel like dogs have feelings. Don't call me on this, I don't know if it's true, but I feel like they can be your like companion, like how dogs can be. But 52, I hate to have to get rowdy with somebody. I feel like I'm slow to anger, but then again, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. And I don't like when I have to get rowdy or when the situation calls for like, Candace, you have to get rowdy. Candace, you got to turn up. Candace, you got to put this bitch in her place. Like, I don't like that. I'm very scared of situations like that where I have to confront. That's the word I was looking for. Confront. I don't like confrontation. I don't like doing all of that, and I got a lot of that when I was younger, and I don't fucking like it. And now that I'm older, like, I'm more quick to check somebody, I'm more quick to put somebody in their place, and I'm more quick to get rowdy, but I've never been that type of person. That's not usually me. Number 53, last one, even though I was supposed to do 50. After I graduated from high school, I went to college for 2 weeks, or maybe a month, I don't know. And I dropped out. I went for criminal justice because I used to want to be a forensic scientist, and I used to want to be in a criminal thing. But when I got there, I didn't qualify for financial aid, and I had to pay mad money, and I was like, that was a dub. And then when it was like the first couple of days I was there, like, oh, you gotta buy this XYZ book, and the books was like $80 a piece, and that was before like people were selling. I mean, people probably was always selling books and stuff like that, but that was before I knew about it. Like, I was aware because I probably could have got those books for cheaper, but I didn't even give it a chance. And I ended up dropping out, and I went to a school in the city, and it just felt really, really nice, like the vibe. But maybe that just wasn't my calling. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back. I don't know. But whatever. We're good. But later, guys. Thanks for watching.